action cause I'm told to. I can't make no mistakes, cause there is just no room. Guess I was made like crutches, strong enough to hold you, strong enough to carry, but I can't think for you. I can't give no input, only what I put in. Tired when I can't be, tired of my foot in, but I care for you. I want better for you, I can only hope that you want better also, cause we in this cycle. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you all have an amazing day. We are here for the very first reality recap, and I have to say that I really wish I had made it a little later in the day because I am strained for time, but I'm going to try to get through the crux of what I wanted to say before I leave. But first, let me thank everybody for coming in. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you're being blessed. Um, hope everything is going well for you. Just that you're having an amazing day. And so I'm gonna start off this reality recap with um, talking about the shows that had stuff involved with their shows. And so I'm gonna start off with, I guess, Love and Marriage Huntsville first. So before I start off with it, let's start off with the departure that we heard about first. Before we even got to see the reunion part one. So Melody Cherie Rogers has decided to leave, and I would say that's probably the best thing for her. Was to leave. I feel like she didn't have any friends on the show. She didn't want to be friends with nobody, and yeah, you know, everybody has to protect their peace. And if she feel like this show is bringing her unnecessary peace, then protect your peace and dissociate yourself from this. I feel like it's always a blame game on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is the reason why I really don't like to really watch it because so many people have gotten to um, feel like they have the trophy for one over the other. And to me, I was looking at it as they're all black women and they all deserve to be treated with love, respect, and understanding. And it just didn't feel like that was what was happening on that show. It felt like it was Mel was the only one that deserved to be loved and protected because she was being cheated on. And it's not like I don't know no woman on the face of the planet that has never been cheated on, has never had unfaithful husband or something like that, or unfaithful significant other. Um, I think the way you show people how strong and independent you are is to dust yourself off and you know show them how you grow in love. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't feel like that was the case. It feels like the show has went another way. I don't like how people on and off the show are talking behind the scenes to shrew the way people look at these people on this show. It's already hard enough in Alabama to survive and thrive and have a successful business here. So it feels like we should all give all of them the same amount of love, same amount of protection, and same amount of peace. Everybody has stuff that they go through, whether they show it on TV or not. Everybody has went through something in their relationships. Therefore, um, anyway, let's get into the reunion. The reunion felt like a hot mess. It felt like a hot mess express. Um, Martell is still up there lying his ass off, and I feel like Carlos, as the creator, because he loves tell us he's the creator, as the creator, should not want to um bring up certain stuff and sow discord and disjointedness in his show. I think that's the reason why the show is going the way it's going. Is because we like to keep on bringing up those past traumas that people have not healed from. Um, I also think that it's important to tell your truth and to speak power to your truth. Um, I don't know how many people but it's hard for people to put themselves in your shoes, and when they do, they tend to put more of their feelings onto you. And I feel like that's a lot of this show. The, the cast has just had a tumultuous relationship. I don't understand how this cast um, continues unless it's a big change coming on. But I wish Melody Cherie Rogers the best. Okay, I wish all of them the best, and I hope that they do amazing. Um, I did not like the shade that Carlos did toward Destiny when he was like, "We want to start with you," and she's sitting here telling him that her dress was ruined, and he was trying to make it seem like he didn't believe her. She was telling him that she had somebody going to get her dress. I didn't like that because wardrobe things happen. If that girl say her dress got messed up, but you wanted to come out with a messed up dress on, like I just don't understand. It was messy, and we didn't need to see that. As far as the Kimmy and Mel situation, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we are not privy to. I don't want to be privy to. Um, I feel like there is a level of resentment that has festered for a mighty long time, and also a level of um, those millimeters attacking the rest of the cast that has turned the cast a little bitter toward Mel. And so now she's getting that bitterness back from them because they're tired of being harassed. Um, and when you put yourself on a public platform, you're open to people forming their opinions about you, but you don't want to feel like you don't want to feel like that's the only thing that should matter is somebody else's opinion. But like I said, when you put yourself on reality TV, your reality becomes everybody's to anticipate or form an opinion on. I do feel like the times when it becomes harassing is the times when people want to get into the comments or the DMs or even search for you at home or at work and harass you. I think that is way past fandom is trying to split your opinions and beliefs, and it becomes stalker, and it becomes something else criminal. Um, I'm hoping reunion part two is better than one because one was just not nothing for me. It felt messy, it felt disjointed, and I expected a little bit more. I don't know why I expected a little bit more because Carlos should turn himself from the king of shade to the king of messy. Everything he touched turns messy. I'm gonna move on to um I guess I'll move on to well before I move on to another show, I want to talk about Joe Judice. He did a podcast with all about the Real Housewives. And if you don't know, Joe Judice is from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. He was married to Teresa Judice. They have four beautiful girls. So Joe Judice was talking and he was telling how um Bravo was looking at both sides of the families to come and go against their family members. I think when Bravo is looking for family members to come against each other, I think that's messy. I really do. I think that's messy. I think it is awful to go and talk to somebody else's family members and tell them, "Hey, we want you to go against somebody in your family." Like, and I think it's awful that your family member would say yes. So according to what he said, his family said no to it. But Teresa's side of the family said they would, and Melissa and Joe had been trying to get on there anyway, DM and Carlos, even from when they was just on Facebook, which Carlos had said did happen. I really do think it's messy and it's tacky. He also said that Melissa and Joe was part of the reason why he went down along with his other business partner because his business partner was mad over I want to say he said $20,000, and he was like, I could have gave him $20,000 for all the hell he charged me, and then he went on to tell us how um, Teresa got tied up in it, and he was like, he told Teresa to sign because he wanted her to use her credit to refinance the house, the property he had. And it was illegal for her to refinance it because it wasn't her property; it was his property or something like that. And so that's how she got tied up in it. And he took the plea deal because he thought Teresa wasn't gonna get a sentence. That was what they was telling him, that if he took a plea deal, he would be going to jail or whatever, and Teresa would get probation. But it turned out that Teresa got sentenced to a year. Um, he also talked about Rich and them coming down there and trying to stay with him and stuff like that, and how he you know Teresa didn't want them down there because they had already went through the stuff on the show and stuff like that. And so I don't know, it's just a lot of mess that's going on. And I think when we get to people puppeteering behind the scenes, this is when we get to miss reality. It's not just reality anymore. It's miscontributed into it, and it's stirred up by executives, producers, creators, all these things to make it drama filled. And we don't watch reality just for the drama. We want to see real life. We want to see somebody's real life. And I feel like that's what's the problem with reality TV now. It's not reality anymore. It's Mr. behind the scenes plus production and then a little bit of reality. We get more of the pre-produced stuff though than we do the reality. And that's how come reality TV is not what it used to be, because you're not seeing behind the gates. You're not seeing how they really live it. You're seeing what producers have produced and behind the scenes, what they're stirring up behind the scenes, and then a little bit of reality mixed in with a little bit of mess and drama. And so it makes it very hard for you to get on the same page with that. And so with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so we all know that Karen did not show up to the reunion, and it's being stated that she has been fired. I'm not for sure how true that is, and like I said, I've been trying to, cruise around the streets to see. Um, because I did know that she was in rehab, and I do know that she zoomed in to the reunion. But this was the season finale of the show, and it felt like it was a lot that was, being said and done. And just for me, Potomac this season has felt like um, a bit of a chaotic mess. I think I think it's missing that umph that Potomac usually have, and I would want to say it's Candace Bassett that is missing to give it that umph, because she always came through, and she always came through and spoke the truth and everything. And she had a little drama with it and some little fiery reads and stuff. And I just don't think nobody can do it like Candace can. I feel like it's been for lack of better words, they've seen better days. And I think this has been the worst season of Potomac, but that's all right. I'm looking forward to the reunion and hoping it's gonna bring a little bit more, a little bit more than I got. Because it was dry. Okay. I'm gonna move on to Married to Medicine. Oh my God. So Married to Medicine has had its shares of ups and downs and spins and everything. I think, oh Lord, I hate saying this. I really do. I hate saying this. I feel like it's not just Married to Medicine anymore. It's let's see who can one up the other person better. That's what it felt like to me. When the show started off, they was kayaking and stuff and racing. And it felt fun for the most part, but you could still see how much competition was going on in just that. You know what I'm saying? And how fired up they was to just beat each other. And then we move on and we go to this pool party that's not really a pool party. It's like couples counseling meets um who knows they spouse better. And it's a little misfeel because Heavenly has invited people that she shouldn't have invited and stuff. I don't know. It's a lot. And then the seating, the way it was arranged, people sitting by people, it just felt combobulated. Phaedra bringing somebody that she barely knows. She met at Sweet Tea's event, the speed dating event. It's a lot going on. It's chaotic. And then when you start asking intimate questions like how many times do y'all sleep together in a week and stuff like that, it's like you want it to be like you want it to be chaotic, and I just feel like it was so much going on. Now let me get to the part that really kind of like set it off for me. So when they are fighting and Quad was sitting there talking about some, she was gonna, when they have a baby, she was gonna do the baby shower and it's gonna be the biggest and baddest baby shower. Let me tell you something. First of all, Quad, I'm gonna need you to have several seats. You ain't gonna do no baby shower for that girl. I need you to stop. You don't like Sweet Tea like that, and she don't like you like that. So y'all stop. Okay, first of all, that's the first thing first. Okay. Dr. G, you need to stop acting like you ain't a little jealous because you is. You all up in your feelings because that man King is all up on your ex-wife. You are, and it is so is what it is. Okay, you got your wife, she got his girl. Leave it alone. I just feel like it's so much misfeel stuff in there, and they trying to tell us we don't see what we see. Oh, we see you. We see you. Okay, and Toya, let me tell you something, Toya. You know you can stir a pot. I'm telling you, Toya can stir a pot, and she likes it. She likes it bad, bad. Like she likes it. She stir that pot and keep stirring it, keep stirring it. I feel like I don't like how misfeel this reality thing has turned into, and I don't like bringing people on the show just to make it messy. I want to get back to the marriage medicine where it was real genuine relationships, real genuine couples, real genuine caring friendships, stuff like that. I don't like this. Let's get behind the scenes and decide who we gonna gang up on this season. Oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna bring this person to make this person mad. Oh, I'm gonna do this to do this. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I felt like it was everything was put together in a way that it was going to aggravate the other person. I really do. Because why in the world, everybody on this show, and including us, the fans, we all know that Quad is not feeling Dr. G or Sweet Tea. So why was she sitting in front of them if not to sow discord and disjointed? Like it just didn't make sense. I wouldn't have had them nowhere near each other. They would have been on opposite sides of the pool. I just feel like everything was set up to be drama filled, and that's the part of reality TV for me that I do not like. I just want to see the real reality. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with somebody, you don't fuck with them, but that's fine. But don't bring us in the chat for the mess because we don't want to. We want to see genuine mess. You know, stuff like people falling out because somebody said something else. We don't want to find out this made up bull that y'all doing behind the scenes that come onto the reality show, and we like, what, huh? How you do that? Where this person come from? You know, it is what it is. I just do not like the made up bull. Yeah, yeah, and they used to be actual friends, and I liked it when it was that. When they had those couple strips before, and they was real friends, it was something. Like even people that wasn't on the show, you could learn something from listening to their marriages and their problems. You would know that, hey, look, their relationship having some of the same issues I'm having. You was able to take something away and get something out of it. These couple strips these last few years have felt like nothing but mess. They've been messy. The hotel having to call what you call it to tell her that they need to go back to their rooms, a hot mess. Y'all are a bunch of doctors. Most of y'all are doctors. And y'all sitting here and the hotel is telling y'all need to leave. That is so embarrassing. And you never you never want to see that from a whole bunch of group of professionals. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want to see it. It is the most craziest thing I have ever heard of. You know, if I saw my doctor acting like and one of these doctors, my doctor would not be my doctor anymore. It just wouldn't. So I don't understand how these people still have patience being on this show because yeah, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? If you live in your life drama field, I'm scared of what your insides is when you come in and doctoring on me. So yeah, I'm not finna let you, touch on me with all that spirits y'all got going on. I can't do it. And I don't care if it is for TV or not. You shouldn't play around with your job like that because what we perceive is what we perceive. You know what I'm saying? It may be true, it may not be true, but it's what we perceive. And so you should lead with your best foot. And that's the reason why I think married to medicine is at that spot where they need to decide if they want to continue. If they do, they need to change the crooks and go back to what really made them popular, which was, you know, the lighter side of married to medicine, not this messy drama filled stuff. Because I don't like to watch a show that every time I turn it on, I got a headache or I'm up here saying, what? Man, stop. Like this is stuff I would expect out of kids. You know what I'm saying? Not 50 and 60-year-old women. Some 40. I don't think none of them in their 30s. Maybe Sweet Tea might be in her 30s. Her later 30s, maybe. But I wouldn't expect this out of no grown ass women and men to be missing drama field, especially not at doctor levels and stuff like that. But this needless to say, they're at a standstill right now where they need to get it together, um, real bad, real fast. And so that's that on that. I feel like if we don't fix what's broken in reality TV, I feel like reality TV is gonna be something a thing of the past. It's gonna be something that we're not gonna see no more because I just don't know where you think you're going with this. Like we like a little drama. Um, I did watch the trailer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I feel the same way I felt about all these reality shows. I think they're doing too much. I don't know who Shamia's supposed to be getting into it with, but I feel like it's some made up BS. I feel like Simon and already told us he gonna give us a sideshow every episode on Portia and her family. But the kicker for me is Simon sitting up here on social media talking about some Portia and her mama is the scammer and the fraud when businesses is coming out saying you scammed and fraud them. Now, how is the scammer and the fraud gonna call somebody else the scammer and the fraud? It's just make it make sense for me. I'm gonna need you to go have several seats, Simon, because you just mad that you thought you had your thing on the string, and the minute that stuff came out, Portia dropped you like a hot cake. You mad? Just say you mad. She wanted a man that when somebody came in office and started deporting people, she wasn't gonna be deported with you. Okay, she just was trying to cover her bases, and yeah, she dropped you like a hot potato. You better be worried about not making too much noise, or else Donald Trump gonna have ICE coming looking for you. Because I heard you ain't a citizen, and he trying to get rid of everybody that ain't citizen. So you better keep it cute. You better keep it cute. Uh, Trump gonna have ICE coming looking for you in Atlanta, Georgia. Better keep it cute, boy. Better keep it cute, my boy. Um, I just really feel like, and here's the thing. Okay, so I finally saw this infamous clip of Kenya Moore at her beauty salon showing this poster board. Well, she did show the poster board. We didn't see the poster board. I don't know if we're gonna see it on the episode or not because they love to show us some made up BS. They done scripted together, make it look like something is something it ain't, and then when we watch the show, we be like, this is not how they showed it on the preview. But that's how they get you. They get you on the trailers because they make the trailers so explosive. They put stuff together that don't go together. They make it sound spicy and delightful, and you be like, "Oh yeah, we finna get to the bottom of this." And when we get to it, it's like blah 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 blah. I don't want to see that. Roy, you gonna have to bring it because first of all, y'all was off way too long for you not to bring it. Then it's supposed to be y'all Sweet 16 season, so it's better be popping. Okay, and then y'all brought some OGs back. So if you gonna bring the OGs back, they better bring it too. So I'm hoping that Cynthia and Phaedra's gonna clock in, but Phaedra's been on Married to Medicine and she ain't really clocked in there. So I don't know how much she gonna clock in over here. And then she gonna come in on the tail end of it. So and these new girls, I just don't know how much they plan on bringing. They little drama looked at blah 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 too. I don't know. I'm looking at this trailer. I was like, that's it. It had some climax points and then it just dropped and then climax point and it dropped. I don't know if Roa really got the recipe right. It feel like it's almost gonna be like New York when they brought it back. Everybody thought it was gonna be good. They had new girls. They were like, "Ooh, it's gonna be so good," and it was like dry and boring. And so I'm praying that Atlanta's not gonna be dry and boring. But it feel like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be dry and boring, and then we're gonna have a little splash of action, and then it's gonna get dry and boring, and then we're gonna have another little splash of action, and then it's gonna get dry and boring. And that is not what I'm signed up for. If that's the case, then y'all need to shorten the season down. Cause we is not finna watch 20 episodes of dry and boring. Um Yes. They have a lot of filler episodes on Roa, and this is not the season for no fillers. Okay, I don't want to see no fillers. I don't want y'all to do this. The first part of the episode so dry, you trying to fall asleep on it, and then at the end y'all bring the juice, and then they say to be continued. I don't want to do that neither. Okay, I hate that about Bravo. They love to do that. They like to try to leave you on a cliffhanger, so you be anxious to watch the next episode, and then the rest of it be amazing, and then you get back to the boring stuff again. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that this year. Okay, if it sucks, cut it out. If it wasn't nothing, cut it out. Well, if you don't want to see it, we don't want to see it neither. Okay, yeah, just cut it out. Um, I don't know. It seems like we gonna have a lot to talk about as these shows come to a close and some come to a beginning. So I am gonna be looking forward to it. Like I said, I really have to go, but I tried to make this thing happen. I had already set up the time, and I was like, I am not gonna start this off with missing alive. I'm not gonna do it. So I wanted to kind of get through the basics of it. Now, the next time I do it, I really will go through it, scene by scene and kind of give you my feel on it. But that was all I could give you for right now. I love all of y'all from a very genuine place. I hope that y'all are doing amazing. Okay. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself loved and protected, and make sure you know that you're always blessed. Thank you for watching. Y'all have an amazing day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all platforms. Okay. Either in my opinion or the real in my opinion, which is the real in my opinion is on Instagram and Twitter. I mean on TikTok, and then on Instagram, and I mean on Twitter, and which is X, and YouTube. I'm in my opinion. So I love y'all from a very genuine place. Don't forget, we'll have a live tonight to talk about some resources. Actually, I have some Section 8 places that's opening in 3 different states. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'll be back for that. Don't forget to look at the community post every morning where I'm spotlighting somebody black for Black History Month with their black businesses. That will be every morning. So please don't forget to do that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all stay blessed. Goodbye.